and welcome to Ganesh Institute channel. So today in this video we are going to discuss about a rank of a matrix, how we can calculate a rank and what is basically it is. So if you see, let's say we have a matrix. May I know what's its order? If I ask you, there are 3 rows. You can see 1, 2, 3 and 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, right? So rows by column is usually the order of the matrix, so it is 3 by 3 order, right? Now if you see, rank of a matrix is basically what is the unequal number of rows. I mean, if you see here, every single row is a non-zero element, is having a non-zero element, and every single row, it is not that you know, if it is 1, 2, 3, then just multiply by 2. It is not of the same form, right? Every single row has different element. That means the rank of the matrix is 3 here. Okay, the number of rows, rank is basically number of rows if all the elements in the number of rows are different in the sense, let's say if it is 7, here is 7 instead of 4, but it is not making the row same or similar, right? That is also making the rank of a matrix as 3. But what about this sort of matrix, when you have 1, 2, 3, let's say this and this, because the third row is completely 0, so that means your rank would be 2. Okay, only you have to neglect that row where all the elements are 0. You can find it through column as well, but make sure that no element, I mean the whole row or the whole column, should not have all the zeros. There is another sort of method which you can use to find out the rank of a matrix. Let's say if you have a matrix, anything, let's say this matrix you can consider 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What you need to do, you have to make echelon form. Okay, echelon form means when there should be something, you have elements here, but these elements, this triangular matrix, you have to make 0. And how you can make these zeros? Using first element and apply row transformations, and then using this element to apply this transformation, right? What I mean to say is that if you see this and this, you need to make 0. Okay, so how you can make it? If you take R2 tends to R2 minus 4 R1. Why I did so? Because if you see, R2 is 4 minus 4, R1 is 1, right? So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0, right? So this is first row, you are not changing. So R2 minus 4 R1 is 0. Then again R2 is 5 minus 4, R1 is 2. So 5 minus 8, that means minus 3, right? Then R2 is 6 minus 4, R1 is 3. So 6 minus 12, that means minus 6. Then again, now what you need to do in order to make this as 0, if you take 7 minus 7, right? So that means you need to make it 7. That means apply R3 tends to R3 minus 7 R1, right? In that way, R3 is 7 minus 7, R1 is 1. So 7 minus 7 is 0. Then 8, which is R3, minus 7, R1. R1 is 2 for this element, right? R1 is 2. So 8 minus 14 is minus 6. Then R3, which is 9, minus 7, R1, which is 3. So 9 minus 7 times 3 is 21. That means minus 12, right? Then if you see, you need to make this as 1 and this as 0. Okay, you can leave it as it is as well, but make sure that this would be 0, right? So when you make all these zeros, and if you find that this element is also 0, that means your whole row would become 0, for example, then your rank would be 2. Are you getting my point? Rank would be 2, having non-zeros, having the elements, all the elements should not be 0. Okay, then that would be considered as a rank of a matrix. I hope you understand this. It's a simple concept, but it will be used in many of your questions. So stay tuned. Until my next video, take care of yourself. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.